Finds out about what
mighty beasts and brought them to our land. He's a lion man, doing all he can to create a sanctuary and a home. He's a lion man.
In New Zealand's Northland, just out of Whangarei, lies Zion Wildlife Gardens, a private wildlife sanctuary run by Craig Bush, New Zealand's very own Lion Man.
How you going?
Paying too much attention.
Last week, Craig went to South Africa, his mission being to meet 2 cheetah cubs he plans to bring back to New Zealand.
Couple of little cuties, aren't you? Hey?
The cheetahs were everything you hoped they would be, having been well cared for by Lisa and her family. So with the vet checking out the cubs' health, Craig headed up country in search of the world's rarest big cats, the white lions of Timberati. He had word of 2 white lion cubs, but unfortunately wasn't able to find them. Today, Craig's search for the white lions of Timberati continues. But first he hopes to catch sight of the Sabili Lion Pride. For this expedition, Craig has hired 2 local guides who are familiar with the area and know where the lions are likely to be.
These guys here are water buffalo and they're pretty hard on lions sometimes. And the lions like to hide their cubs away from these guys.
Word has come that the pride was seen the previous day across the river, so that's where they're headed. However, in Africa, the one thing that can always be expected is the unexpected.
If you don't mind, you're welcome to jump and stand over there.
A massive bull elephant is blocking the way. This is an extremely rare opportunity to get up close and personal with the largest land animal in the world. But the big guy doesn't appear so happy to see them.
This is a bull elephant. It's about 35 years old. And these guys, they normally hang out by themselves. They come together with the rest of the herd only when the females call them. The females can call them up to about 20, 25 kilometres away.
Suddenly, the bull decides he doesn't like having humans so close. Despite being in a protected region, many of these big animals will have had experiences with poachers. So this guy isn't taking any chances, warning off Craig and his guides before they get too close. Leaving the bull to himself, the guides find another way to the river, and soon they are near where the Sabili Pride was last seen. Craig followed this pride 2 years ago on a previous visit to Africa and is pleased to see them looking so well. However, even in the Timberati, they are still in danger.
2 years ago, I tracked this lion here. It's one of the Sabili lions, and just recently, he's lost his brother. His brother went into a territory that wasn't protected.
These guys don't know the areas where they can't go. Some areas in the Timberati are protected. Most of the Timberati is protected, but there is the odd spot where hunting is still allowed. And his brother stepped over the line, but he didn't know all this, and lost his life because of it.
What makes the death of the lion's brother even more tragic is that he carried the white lion gene. So there's one less adult alive to carry on the line of white lions. Half the world away, life carries on at Zion Wildlife Gardens. It's afternoon, and Dalu's task for today is feeding out to the big cats. First up are Indra and Kali, Zion's 2 hand-reared Bengal tigers. These big guys are fed every second day.
Back. Back. Good boy.
However, Gondor has a problem. He starts off tucking in, but then Dalu notices that the big boy has abandoned the meat and looks unhappy. Either he has a digestive problem, or what is more likely, he has a broken tooth. Whatever is wrong, with the lion man in Africa, this is a problem Dalu will have to solve on his own. This is Craig's last day on the South African veldt. He has flown north for one reason, to see the white lions of Timberati in the wild. His love of these big cats originally inspired him to establish Zion Wildlife Gardens. So he's hoping desperately that today he will find the white lion pride.
The process that it went through.
This morning, Craig has gone out with Jason, who is one of a group of scientists involved in a program run by the Global White Lion Trust.
The main thing is,
In a world first, Jason and his colleagues have returned a pride of white lions to the wild.
it's remarkable for an inexperienced lioness.
Today, Jason has taken Craig along with him as he tracks them to see how they're doing.
Wildebeest kill. They were only released 12 weeks ago. They started hunting porcupine first, then moved on to impala, which are far more fleet-footed. And then what we'd hoped was they would start hunting wildebeest. That's their preferred prey.
So you've radio collared a couple of the white lions.
Yes, we've got a radio collar on the mother, Mara, and then on one of the young males on Letaba. And that's both from a research point of view for locating the lions as well as from a security point of view. Of course, these being very rare and the first white lions going back into the wild. Okay, just doing a quick signal check from here. One of their favorite water holes is in this direction. So just checking if, after having made the kill, with it being quite a hot day, whether they have moved to water yet.
Are these guys semi-tame or completely
Not at
wild?
all.
Just
Not at
completely wild.
Yeah, we've been very careful to ensure that they're not imprinted or
Yeah.
habituated.
And they're quite used to you in the Land Rover?
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's the wonderful thing. It means it allows us to follow them at a safe distance, but they're very comfortable with that, to observe their behavior.
My ones at home are too comfortable and eat out of your hand. Big difference, isn't it?
Yeah. You can see the vultures, and we're starting to get close to the site of the kill. And the fact that they're flying is a suggestion that the lions are still guarding the remains of the carcass, of course. We'll check for signal as well.
Signal's pretty
Signal's
close.
pretty strong, yeah. He's very close, just out of sight here. I think what we're going to have to do is try and approach from that other road we came in on. We were virtually on top of them. You know, they're right here, we can't see them. The vegetation is so thick, but basically they're somewhere in this area in front of us right here.
Coming up, will Craig finally get to see Timbervati's white lions in the wild? And Dalu faces his biggest test ever at Zion Wildlife Gardens. This morning, Craig is tracking the white lion pride that Jason and his team have released into the wild.
Okay, full signal, starting now.
The tracker is picking up a radio signal emitted by a device attached to the lion's collars.
Spot these guys, and we're on absolute full signal now.
Okay, they're obviously over here.
Yeah.
Is there more of a clearing through there? Or?
They're getting very close.
And that's nice and clear.
Here we go, right here.
They win?
Yep. Oh, it's a pretty sight, isn't it?
Amazing. I mean, every time I see them, I just feel the same feeling, and it's just total elation and excitement. Yeah, well, I'm glad we got to find them. It does show just
Yes.
how well they are doing and how their camouflage is working.
So you got Mara as the female.
Right. Then the two young males. One
Yes.
is Letaba, one is Reduce, and then the little female is Sayra.
This is an exciting moment for Craig. For the first time, he gets to see the white lions of Timberati in their natural habitat.
But the plan is to rehabilitate these four, and then they'll be integrated with tawny lions and returned to an area large enough for them within the endemic range. So yeah, we're obviously very excited, and a very important day that you've come through. And the fact that they've now made their third kill in 7 days. So yeah, that's a big moment for us and the lions.
Well, Jason, you've pretty much dedicated your life to lions like I have, so put it there.
Absolutely.
Beauty.
The Lion Man's time in Timberati has finally come to an end. He's very happy to have achieved his big goal of seeing white lions in the wild. Now he has to fly back to Johannesburg to check on the progress of the 2 cheetah cubs. The work being done by the Global White Lion Trust gives hope that these rare big cats can survive again in the wild. Craig has also seen that the preservation and breeding programs at Zion Wildlife Gardens play an important part in creating genetic diversity for the world's white lions. Who knows, perhaps one day the descendants of Gondor and Ladorma will find themselves back in Timberati. It's also a big day at Zion Wildlife Gardens, with Gondor awaiting an urgent visit from the dentist, and Dalu facing the biggest challenge of his career at Zion.
The lineman has actually gone overseas, and he has left me the responsibility to actually look after these guys. We've got the vet today, and then we've got the dentist. Gondor actually broke one of his fangs, and we have to work on him today. So it is actually going to be a hard task and for me to actually go in there and that Gondor, but I'll try my level best because the lineman is banking on me. So, okay, we need power again, eh? Yeah, we need power. But let me take this up to lead down.
Dalu's first task is to knock out Gondor. Previously, the Lion Man has always done this. So Dalu nervously makes sure everything is prepared.
You're getting pretty used to this thing.
I have to hide it because Gondor is actually a bit scared of sticks, so I have to hide it there. Hello, Candy. Hello, big boy.
This is the first time that Dalu has had to inject a lion without the Lion Man here to help him.
Hello, big boy. I think I missed it, eh?
Yeah.
The sedative was released before the needle penetrated Gondor's skin. So now Dalu has a big problem. He will have to try again. And this time, the big boy knows what's going on. For a while, it's a standoff between man and beast.
Just be nice. Just be nice. Just be nice.
Dalu's next big test is to get Shakira out of the enclosure.
Shakira, come on. Come on. Come on, quick here. It's done. That went pretty easy.
Finally, the big boy goes under and can be shifted to the picnic table, which has become an improvised operating table. They have only a short time, so it's all action getting straight into the operation.
Ready? Pull him back. Yeah. That way. Okay.
So I'm just accessing the nerve canal now. This is where we find out if he's awake or not.
This is the dentist's first time working with Zion Gardens' big cats, so this is also a test of his skills.
We're hopeful that the tooth will stay alive and it won't abscess. So there's antibiotics underneath the filling. It works on humans for a few years, so hopefully it'll work on this chap for a wee while.
Dalu is relieved it's all gone so well. Finally, Brett monitors Gondor's heart rate while they wait for him to wake up from sedation.
Went on pretty good, man. Everything done, and let's hope he's gonna wake up pretty soon. For the next 2 days, we're not gonna be friends because he knows that when I come in there, I'm coming to jab him.
Coming up, will the vet's report on the 2 cheetah cubs be positive? And Gondor gets a severe case of the wobblies. Gondor has just woken up from his tooth operation, but the big boy can't figure out why he's having such a problem staying on his feet.
It's just an hour after the operation. Gondor has come back to his feet, but he's still a bit wobbly. What I'll do is I'll let Shakira out, and then Shakira can give him a bit of loving, and maybe he's gonna come out all right. Yeah.
Shakira is pleased she's been released from the cramped den and eagerly stretches her legs. Gondor tries to keep up with her, but suddenly finds his legs just won't do what he wants them to. Having arrived back near Johannesburg, Craig is keen to see how the 2 cheetah cubs are getting on at the vet's.
On the scales, I can tell.
The cubs need a final checkup before they're put into quarantine for 30 days.
And the boy is 8.4.
But first, the vet, Michelle, has to inject a microchip into their necks. Every big cat that is to be exported from South Africa is microchipped and its details recorded in a central registry. This not only helps identify each individual cheetah, but also makes it easier to track them if they are ever stolen.
It's on New Zealand.
So who's first? Is it our little
This
girl
one here.
first, or shall we do the relaxed one?
Do the
Let's
relaxed
do the
one.
relaxed one then.
The microchip is injected just under the skin. It's a little uncomfortable now, but in the future, they won't feel it there.
Okay.
Here you go, young lady. Now it's your turn. Okay, that's not a problem. Sorry.
That's all right.
Right.
So lions wouldn't tolerate this, would they?
I must be honest, I think they'd be a bit more of a handful.
Yes, they are.
All right, madam.
The cheetah cubs are then inoculated against local diseases and viruses, including rabies.
And one down the hatch.
The vet then checks under the cub's skin for anything suspicious and discovers an unusual patch on one of the cubs.
The little boy seems to have a little spot here too. I wonder if we shouldn't just examine that hairless little area as well. Okay, don't stress. Don't stress.
She decides to take a sample to find out what it is.
All right. It's all right. There you go.
For safety, the vet also takes a skin sample from the second cheetah. A quick check under the microscope can reveal some skin problems. For Craig, this is a tense moment, because if one of the cheetahs has a health problem, he won't be able to take either back to New Zealand.
But there's a lot of dandruffy material, and those show an increased rate of skin turnover, which can indicate a condition that needs to be treated, ranging from fungal or
Yes.
mange. Now, I cannot see the mange organisms. Fungal spores are very difficult to pick
Yes.
up. So I think
it's-
using a Mavorol or something
Yeah.
like that would be
It's worthwhile treating anyway, isn't it?
absolutely, especially since we've got a bit of time.
Yep. Okay.
Okay, so we just dab this onto some cotton wool, and then basically it will be liberally applied to the little lady, and one has to make a concerted effort of giving it a good rub, because you want to get under all those flaky bits. And as far as I can see, she's actually enjoying this little rubbing session.
Definitely more tolerant than lions.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you for that, Michelle, and it's nice to meet you.
100% same here. Thank
Thank
you very
you.
much. I look forward to the next meeting.
Okay. Rightio. You going to see your brother now?
Right now, Craig is taking the cheetahs back to Lisa, who has reared them from when they were newborn cubs. They'll stay there for 2 weeks, then go into quarantine. It is only after they come through the quarantine period with a clean bill of health that Craig will be able to take them back to New Zealand. But he knows he is leaving them in safe hands with Lisa and her family. It's been a long day. Finally, the Lion Man has a quick drive to Johannesburg Airport and a flight back to New Zealand, where he will wait out the cheetah's quarantine period. It's also been a long day at Zion Gardens. With the big cat settled down for the night, Dalu checks to see how Gondor has recovered.
Hello, Gondor, how are you? How are you doing? Are you feeling better? It's about 12 o'clock midnight now. Gondor is actually looking pretty good as well. He's come back to life, he's 100%.
And Craig gets some well-earned shut-eye as he heads back to Zion. Next week, the pressure is on to build new enclosures for the cheetahs. But the little lion cubs aren't coping. And the Lion Man meets a Tiger Man.
Next on TV2, the Heaths try to ride their way to success in Dare to Win. And over on TV1, Sunday finds out how easily parts for a bomb can be smuggled onto a plane.